it's me. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do some tweening for like sprites or CGs. So mostly get comments on this specific video of just me tweening this on little CG card. Are also a lot of these as well, are some more CGs that I've made. These ones are not as good because this is when I was first starting to make CGs, but there is some growth. If you do ever ended up seeing this video, you can notice that there's a lot more growth in towards the end and kind of more over here. So what you're gonna do first is choose like a picture you want to like edit. You just want to have. So I'm thinking about just going kind of easy. Just to show. I'll do this one. So you want to pull up PixArt. And then I would recommend cropping it because then it's easy for you to go through and re-edit and clean everything out. So you're going to have your picture in your CapCut and you're going to want to crop it first. And because I use Funimate and it's only squares, I like to have the square and just make it as big as you want or as little as you want. You don't have to crop it if you don't want to. Now this part does require PixArt, the premium, because you are going to use the remove tool. If you don't have Funimate Pro, I'm not sure what you can use, but I just use it and I just figure out like what would I like to animate on here. So I like to do the arms, and I kind of start with like just before the clothing, and then just the hand maybe. I don't know yet so far. I like to just
go home, let your wife take care of you. You think she'd do that, but no. Well,
remove. And then there you go. I know they say AI is bad, but trust me, this helps. And I also don't like redrawing the background because I'm not talented. I'll just kind of go through, figure out what you don't want, what you want, and then just kind of make it clean. Like over here, you guys can kind of see the outline, so I'm kind of just fixing that a little bit. It's gonna look a little bit weird, but once it's zoomed out, it kind of just blends itself in. So you want to save that image, and then don't save. You want to pull up the blank, and then you want to go to your photos. Actually, you know what? Let's see if it's a if we can find it in a sticker. So I looked and I couldn't find this specific card in the stickers, but I always recommend checking the stickers first, just so then it's easy for you to go through and erase what you need to erase. Like with the card that I showed, I used this sticker just because it's easy for me to go through and erase without having to erase a background. But this time I'm going to show you how to do it with a background because I can't find the sticker. So then I remembered I had this hand, so I like to kind of fill in and then just erase. I like to put up the hardness, and then what I like to do is I like to just whoop the big thing and then invert, and then it's easy for you to get rid of the smaller things. Just go through and don't forget invert just to make sure you fix everything. And then don't forget to save your picture, because if you don't, you're going to lose all that progress you made. And then don't forget to go through and do it for each part that you had taken out. And then from there, I'll see you guys in a moment. Also, sometimes what you're going to do is have this part, like with this hand thingy, for example, I took it out. And now I have this bar. So what you're going to want to do is after you erase everything, you're just going to want to go through with the remove tool. And be careful because sometimes Yeah, you want to just go through
which is, by the way, disgusting.
and do the erase tool. Sometimes, like if you just do this, it will sometimes show up really weird. So I just can see the corners can have this weird black thing. So you just gotta be careful. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do two separate things. So I'm just gonna cut it off just above the knee. And then for the next part, I'll do it just below the knee, the part that didn't get cut, that got cut off, and yeah.
As some of you might know, we lost a member of our congregation.
So you start off with this image. I keep messing up. You're gonna just go in front of me at a group, and then this is the base image that we removed everything with. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna edit this out. Sometimes I like to adjust it to be like 1.5, 2. Just like depends on what you want to do, how you want to do it, how long you want this clip to be. Add your image, and that's going to be where you want to go. So I'm going to get started with the legs, because this is going to be a little bit more challenge. So I like to just make a new group and just edit, and then you have the leg, and then there was 1.5 was the thingy. And then you have your bottom part of the leg. I actually should probably make these a little bit bigger.
Something's wrong with my sandwich.
Did it go bad?
No, it just tastes different.
If you don't want it, I'll take it for my dumplings.
I'm already unhappy. Do you really think dumplings will fix the problem?
Transform, and then first start off with your anchor and start it to where the very front of it is, and then edit right here. Transform, and then you want to do your rotation. You can also change your positions, yada yada. So I start off with a key thingy here and a key in the back here, and then just do your normal rotation thing. I'm gonna do start moving front, head to the back a little bit more. Don't forget to play around with it, figure out how you want it smooth, you want it to look, and then you could also adjust the speeds as well. You can either do or
I suppose so. Don't I get I love you?
I love you.
One more time, with a little more energy. Must have been disconnected.
and just repeat this kind of process for everything else. Well, this one is going to be really is a lot more messy, but definitely this is just the summary of how I do it. Mostly just try to make it a little bit more neater than this, more smooth, and yeah, thank you for watching.